What is up, everybody? I'm gonna be talking about this phase in my life called adulting, which is, from what I consider, it can vary in ages depending on like your phase of your life. Like some people might have had to grow up fast. Some people, like myself, who kind of went off to college, didn't really have to adult right away. They still had their parents' support. Some people worked like 2 or 3 jobs and had to adult at a younger age. So it really just depends, but for a lot of people, it's like from the ages like 22 to like 30, I'd say, from like my experience, where I don't know about y'all, but I don't know what I'm doing with what I'm doing right now. I thought people who were like 24, like, oh, you're an adult, you got a job, you walk into work with your heels, blah blah blah. It's like, dude, I don't even walk into work with makeup on. First point is that I am bored. I get paid bi-weekly. I can't really discuss how much I get paid. It's not a lot at all. When I get paid, the money just goes down the drain because everything costs money. And or it could be that I don't know how to finance because our education system failed us and didn't teach us how to manage our money. Speaking of everything costs money, literally everything costs money. Like everything, like pretty mind-blowing, right? Oh my god, like, y'all see this? I have the hands of a wide receiver. Like, call me Odell Beckham. Completely off topic. Anyways, but yeah, everything costs money. If you want to eat, costs money. If you want to not look ugly and get hair and makeup stuff, you've got to pay for it. If you want to drive somewhere, you got to pay money. If you don't got a car, if you want to take an Uber or a bus, it costs money. If you want to breathe, that costs money. I mean, yeah, pretty much. No. You know, you can just breathe, but our air quality sucks because we don't take care of the environment. So it's like you get what you pay for. You're breathing in crap. Now I'm kind of realizing what my mom meant when I was a kid and I'd come home from school or she'd pick me up and I'd say, Mom, can I have McDonald's? And she'd be like, no, we have food at home. And now I tell myself that. It's like, cooking is such a pain. Like, bro, you gotta like meal prep. You gotta like put all your food together. You gotta wash the dishes. You gotta heat it up. You gotta freaking make the food. You gotta clean up. I just want to get McDonald's where I can pick it up, eat it, throw everything in the trash. Cooking is, I guess, cheaper. Another thing that's really hard to do when you're an adult is work out. Personally, I don't struggle with that at all, but I just said that in this video because I know a lot of people do. They work so much that it's actually hard to find times to work out. When you're in college, you kind of walk everywhere. They either scooted or walked or took the bus, and the bus stop, like, you still have to walk like a lot to your classes. You burn a lot of calories that way. And people put on the freshman 15, but a lot of that is a result of like drinking a lot and eating like crap. When you're an adult, I feel like that's even hard. It's even harder to like stay healthier because, again, in college you're always burning calories because you're walking everywhere. But when you're an adult, you kind of, depending on what your job is, obviously, but like you drive to work, you're just like so tired. You don't have time to work out afterwards. You just have to get up really early to work out. That's what I kind of do. And I'm also a nut job, so like I'm pretty consistent on that. That's the only thing I'm really consistent about. Everything else I don't have time for and I forget to do. Let's like social media, for an example, which is ironic because I'm filming a YouTube video, which I say I'm going to film once a week, put out a video, trying to get to twice a week, but I just don't have time, and I just don't have time for social media anymore. Like, I used to, when I was younger, I used to like go on social media and like creep on people. Now I just like, I don't really have time for that. Like, who cares? A lot of people who I'm friends with are like that are my age. They don't really post that much on like Instagram anymore. Like, not that like they don't post on it, but it's not like more than once a week. I'm technically an adult, but I hate being called ma'am. I work with a lot of kids and they call me yes ma'am, no ma'am. I'm like, please don't say that. I'm only like 7 years older than you. You're in high school, please don't call me ma'am. But people still treat me like I'm 12, and it's not cool. Usually like older men who like are like, oh, you're just a kid. And they'll talk to you like you're 12 years old, treat you like you're 12 years old. It's really annoying, actually. How do you remember to pay your bills and everything? Like, how do you remember that? I don't know. time just doesn't stop. Like, we just keep aging and aging. And I'm just getting older and older. Like, it's like when you turn 21, you're like, yeah, 21. I'm also sick, which is another point. When you're sick and you're 12, or when you're sick and you're like a kid, your mom can take care of you. When you're sick and you're an adult, it sucks even worse. You still gotta go to work. Anyways, point is, when you turn 21 and then you turn 22, cool, I'm okay, 22, like Taylor Swift, you know, and then you turn 23 and 24, and you're like, oh, does this stop? It's like, nope, it doesn't. Another thing, which, and this is kind of taboo to talk about, but it's actually kind of hard, like, I feel like it's hard to make friends as an adult. Like, you have your friends from before, but it's very hard to like stay in touch with people, which is like, I don't have time to like text people. Not that I don't have time for people, but it's like hard for me to text people back all the time. I'm trying to stay away from my phone and get productive things done, like keeping my room clean. Maybe I should start making lists. Maybe that'll help me get my stuff together. Eating healthy, planning my workout, food plan, getting stronger on my YouTube game for sure. Trying to like meet people is kind of hard, I feel like. Maybe it's, again, the city I live in. It's kind of a college town, and like I'm older than undergrad age now. And so not that there's anything wrong with being friends with younger people, but it's like, I don't really want to go through the college party scene again. Like, I wasn't really a huge partier in college, but it's like, yeah, I just kind of like just staying in and not really getting buck wild. And people my age that I'm like friends with or knew from high school are like out here finding their soulmates and everything. Like, sometimes, this is something that freaks me out on Facebook. I'll go on Facebook and I will see people, God, I'm so hoarse. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. That actually helps my throat. Finding people, I feel like, to date is hard because you're always working when you're an adult. Like, but I've been told that I'm kind of picky. Where I live, there's a lot of like college age kids, obviously, and I'm not trying to date a guy who's like 21. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with dating younger, but from where I live, they don't have the same intentions as I do right now. Like, if I was in a bigger city, it might be a little bit different. At what age am I when I get my crap together? Because I don't have it together now. Hopefully I have it together sometime soon. It's funny because when I was a kid, I thought like at age 25 I was gonna have like kids and all that stuff. It's like, no, like. One time my dad yelled at me because I came home, I was upset because kids at school were like talking how old their parents were. My mom was like 37. I was like 7 at the time, so she had me when she was like about 30. And they were like, oh, your mom's old. And I was like, my mom's not old. And so I came home like, Mom, why'd you have me so late? My dad's like, what are you talking about? When you have kids at 17, that's ghetto. So anyways, I was like, I'm gonna have kids when I'm 25. Like, I told myself that. And if I had a kid when I was 25, which is like a year from now, I would literally cry. Unless like life somehow, the stars align and I end up with like, my life somehow comes together and I'm like married and have a kid at 25, which I don't see that happening. I don't know what age I'm supposed to have my stuff together. Hopefully it's soon. Social media is very easy to make it seem like other people have their lives together, but not everyone really does. If you feel like you're behind in life and your life sucks, don't worry, because you're not alone, because mine is probably just as bad, maybe worse. Anyways, yeah, that's the end of that. So make sure you like and subscribe. Hopefully I will be more consistent on posting videos and showing more of my messed up life with you guys. Thanks. Bye.